I'm not kidding when I say this. Google Omni is about to completely change content creation forever, because right now you can edit an entire professional video with high-quality motion design in just a single click using Google Omni, and on top of that, you can create standalone, high-quality motion graphics in literally any art style you want, and it takes almost no effort at all. This is the kind of thing that used to take editors hours, sometimes days, and now it happens in seconds. So today I'm going to show you my full workflow step by step so you can do this yourself very easily. Also, thanks Higgsfield for sponsoring this video. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how you can use Gemini Omni Flash to edit your videos really easily. To do that, we are going to head over to Higgsfield AI, and from here we are going to click on this new section called Higgsfield Shorts Studio, which is entirely powered by Google Omni Flash. Basically how it works is that there are lots of built-in presets you can use to edit your videos in a specific style. You can also create a brand new custom preset for yourself to get a totally unique look, ensuring you stand out from everyone else using the standard options. But honestly, these default presets are also really good, and they offer some highly unique editing styles. For example, take a look at this claymation preset. Here you will see that the animations and the text are entirely rendered in clay, and the camera movements look particularly smooth. On the other hand, this is the marker scribble animation type. As you can see, it features all these unique motion graphics and text elements completely done in that classic marker drawn style. You simply need to choose any of these specific styles, depending on the vibe you want for your video. And if you're doing a simple video where you just genuinely want to connect with your audience, then I would say something like the marker scribble type is gonna be perfect. It's not too flashy, but it highlights the information correctly. So let's just upload a new media clip right here. I'm gonna upload this specific video of an Instagram influencer that I've created. As you can see, the original video is not edited at all. It's just a character talking directly to the camera, and there is no text animation or anything like that. I am going to be editing this one in the vertical format. This workflow is also fantastic for creating AI influencer videos. Simply posting a plain talking head video doesn't actually capture mass attention or get views anymore. I'm demonstrating this with one of my AI influencers, but you can absolutely do this with your own real videos too. Now it's time to pick the exact style we want to animate it in. I am thinking of picking the bold caption style, because I particularly love how the text animations look here, so I'm just gonna click on bold caption and edit the video. Also, let's open up our stopwatch right here and see exactly how long it takes to actually edit the video. Alright, so the video has finally finished generating, and this is the final result that the model has created. It took around 24 minutes to generate for a 30-second video. But the thing you have to consider here is this. This method is still at least 20 times faster and cheaper than hiring a human to edit the video for you. Compared to that, the specific style generation is incredibly cheap and just much faster than a human. But first, let me show you the full video.
Okay, I need to talk about Google Omni because it genuinely broke my brain. You can take one photo, one clip, or literally just text, and it turns it into a full, high-quality video. And the crazy part is it actually understands what you're asking for, like you're talking to a real editor. It keeps the same character across every shot, the text lands perfectly on the beat, and the motion actually looks real. I edited an entire video with it in basically one click. If you make content, this is the tool you want to be on right now. Trust me, go try it.
As you can see, this looks pretty amazing, and it handled the edit incredibly well. Now, sometimes I think there is a slight bug where it will default the video back to its original form without adding any edits, but if we overlook that occasional glitch, it is a perfectly good edit that can be posted exactly as is. I genuinely think it will get a lot of views simply because of the high quality animations. Plus, the text isn't getting distorted much at all. Overall, when we compare it to the original raw footage, this is a phenomenal edit from the model. Now, everything we just did involved full AI edits, where you hand complete control of your video creation over to the AI. That definitely has its use cases, especially if you don't have any time to manually oversee your edits. But what if you actually want to create really good custom motion graphics that are entirely your own, where you creatively direct the flow? If that's the case, this next specific motion graphics workflow is going to help help you out a ton. For the first step in creating high-quality custom motion graphics, we are going to start a new chat with Claude. Here, you will provide Claude with a reference video that specifically shows the exact kind of motion graphics you want. You can take inspiration from other creators' videos or outline your own unique style, then basically give Claude a prompt where you ask it to deeply analyze the aesthetics of those motion graphics. Finally, ask it to generate all the necessary prompts to recreate them, meaning the image prompts to generate the static graphics and the motion prompts to directly guide the video model. Claude is going to completely analyze your reference video and detail everything it has understood about the visual style. If it gets anything wrong, you can easily correct it right there in the chat. It will also specifically tell you everything you need to know about how to direct the motion for your chosen aesthetic. By doing this, you will have built a dedicated Claude chat specifically tuned to act as your personal motion graphics assistant. After that, you just need to give the model a rough idea of the specific graphic you want to create today. For my example, I specifically asked the model to generate the prompt for the last completed frame. You need to explicitly say last frame for this first image generation, because that is going to serve as the final completed state of the motion graphic. For my prompt, I said the graphic is going to be related to the 3 skills you need to learn in the age of AI. Claude gave me a highly detailed prompt, so I'm just going to copy it right here to generate our final frame. Next, we are going back into Higgsfield. From here, we are going to open up the image models section. First, inside the image section, we are going to paste in the prompt that Claude just provided us. This will generate that completed final layout of our motion graphic. For this, we are going to be using the Nano Banana 2 Lite model from Google because it is currently the fastest model for generating high-quality text and images. Let's generate the image and see what it gives us. Alright, here's the image the model provided, and it perfectly matches the specific style we asked for. We can generate multiple iterations here simply by clicking the Generate button again, allowing you to pick the variation you like the most. After generating a few variations, I think the second one it created is the absolute best fit for our video, so we are just going to download this specific image, head back over to Claude, and show it the frame that Nano Banana 2 Lite just generated. Then we'll say something like, hey, the model has finished generating the last frame of the motion graphic. Now, I want you to write the prompt to edit this image backwards to create the first frame, and also write the prompt to control the motion between the two. This is going to be a particularly easy task for Claude. Let's send that prompt in and see what it comes up with. Okay, so the AI has given us the prompt for the first frame. Essentially, the first frame is usually just the blank background before the graphics animate in. So I'm just going to jump back to Nano Banana 2 Lite inside Higgsfield, upload the finished image we just chose, and ask it to edit out the graphics based on Claude's new prompt. I'll click Generate and create 2 variations, just in case the AI makes a mistake, so we have options. Let's see what our starting frame looks like. It seems that the model struggled to properly remove the image segments in the first 2 variations. However, on the third try, it successfully removed all the text and elements, giving us a clean slate. I'm going to download this blank image. Next, we are going to move over to the video segment inside of Higgsfield. From here, we are going to select the Gemini Omni Flash model and clear out any old prompts we had in the text box. Then we are going to click on the Frames button. We will click on the first frame option and upload our blank background image. Next, we'll click on the last frame option and upload the finished populated graphic image we generated earlier. Finally, we are just going to copy the motion prompt that Claude gave us and paste it right into the prompt box. Since the motion graphic is meant to be exactly 8 seconds long, we are going to set the video duration to 8 seconds and hit generate. Let's see what kind of animation we get from this. Alright, the model has finished working and this is the final video it has generated. Let's take a look, and wow, as you can see, the specific animation the model generated here is really cool. Now, if you think the motion could be a little smoother, I highly recommend generating 2 or 3 variations. The Omni Flash model sometimes messes up the timing, even if your text prompt is absolutely flawless. But honestly, this specific generation turned out great, so I'm not going to change a thing. Well, that is about it for today's video, and please don't forget to check out Higgsfield using the link down in the description.